Some of the highest paid athletes in the world are football players, and they know how to enjoy their fortune. Footballers are renowned for their lavish spending habits, which range from opulent mansions to flashy automobiles and expensive holidays. But when it comes to hosting parties, they go above and beyond. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about the most expensive parties thrown by football players. So, let us begin. Wayne Rooney wedding. Colleen and Rooney got married almost 15 years ago in what was a spectacular celebration of their love. The pair, who have been together for 19 years and married for almost 14 years, spent every penny on their wedding in June 2008 in Santa Margherita Ligure, Italy. 64 of the couple's closest friends and family members were flown in for the 4-day celebrations, which featured a masked gala and brunch on a luxury yacht. At Villa Durazzo, the couple held a lavish evening ceremony that was officiated by their childhood priest and held by candlelight. With a simple white veil and a custom strapless Marchesa gown, said to have cost £200,000, Colleen looked stunning. Christian Louboutins with crystal embellishments that matched her bridal gown was used as accessories with her eye-catching gown. The now 36-year-old was escorted down the aisle by her father, Tony, and she had 4 bridesmaids on the big day, including her late sister, Rosie McLaughlin. The reception was held in La Cervara, a former abbey from the 14th century, and it was decked with white roses, candles, and fairy lights. Westlife, Colleen's favorite band, performed their song I Do during the couple's first dance as a surprise from Wayne to her. Colleen changed into a second outfit by Marchesa later in the evening, a Grecian-style little dress with a crystal-encrusted neckline and belt. Not to be outdone in the fashion stakes, Colleen was also spotted during the evening festivities wearing a third ensemble created by the designer, a slinky one-shouldered dress. The pair partied with Wayne's former teammates Michael Carrick, Wes Brown, and John O'Shea before taking in a lavish fireworks display. Well, the wedding cost them around $8 million. Neymar's 27th birthday party. On Monday night in Paris, Neymar celebrated his 27th birthday with a glitzy party attended by family, Paris Saint-Germain colleagues, and a few celebrities. 200 people gathered at the chic Pavillon Gabriel near the Champs-Élysées, where DJ Bob Sinclair, Brazilian singer Wesley Safadão, and world surfing champion Gabriel Medina were among the attendees. The most expensive player in the world, who was out with a right foot injury, greeted his guests while leaning on characteristic red crutches to match the Nuit Rouge, Red Night, motif. As a birthday gift, Neymar received a pair of sneakers from his sponsors that were personalized with his birthday, the words Ousadia and Alegria, daring and joy, and a red bandana to match. Kylian Mbappe, Marco Verratti, and Gianluigi Buffon were among the 200 or so partygoers who showed up at the Pavillon Gabriel and adhered to the red-themed dress code. Several of Neymar's PSG teammates were also on the guest list. When Neymar hobbled on stage with his red crutches in tow and was asked to make a birthday wish, the striker wished for a new metatarsal bone in, sort of, emotional scenes. Later in the evening, Neymar switched to a red wheelchair after growing weary of his red crutches, and he even took it for a little spin on the dance floor. The All-Star House Band, which included Neymar, Mbappe, and Alves on lead vocals, also entertained the audience. Well, according to estimates, the party cost in the millions. After all, Neymar wasn't going to spare any expense on his special day. Messi's wedding. One of the most talked about occasions of 2017 was Lionel Messi's wedding. A grandiose wedding ceremony was staged in the Argentine superstar's birthplace of Rosario to tie the knot with his longtime love, Antonella Roccuzzo. Before getting married, the couple had 2 children together and they had grown up together. Messi's Barcelona teammates, as well as other football greats like Diego Maradona and Samuel Eto'o, attended the wedding, which was a well-attended event. At the reception, the couple's close friend Shakira and the local band Los Palmeras both gave performances. The beautiful neo-Romanesque Rosario Cathedral, which was finished in 1883, served as the venue for the marriage. A beautiful and private ambiance was created in the cathedral with the addition of white roses and hydrangeas, as well as candle-lined aisles. The wedding party and their guests then proceeded to the city center Rosario, a posh hotel and casino, where the reception was held following the ceremony. The hotel had been closed to the public for the event, and everything had been specially created to the couple's specifications. White flowers and gold accents were used to decorate the tables, and the area was given a cozy, calming glow. Traditional Argentine dishes like empanadas and asado, barbecued meats, were offered alongside sushi and other Japanese delicacies on the reception menu, which was a blend of regional and international cuisine. The cake was a magnificent 6-tiered work of art that was embellished with white flowers and gold leaf. Guests partied and danced all night long, and the celebration went on until the wee hours of the morning. Messi and Recuzzo, who are renowned for being reclusive, kept a low profile throughout the evening because they preferred to let their guests have a good time. It is said that the wedding cost in the millions. Well, when you are one of the richest athletes on the planet, tiny expenses like this aren't of any concern. Jack Grealish's vacation in Vegas. In 2022, Jack Grealish, a midfielder for Manchester City, who had just returned from the beach club in Ibiza after celebrating his team's Premier League victory there, was observed at a pool party in Las Vegas with his pals and a young brunette who was not Sasha Atwood. Photos of Grealish's party in Sin City emerged, showing the player with several beer cans concealed in his swimming trunks. Grealish and his 8 companions were observed drinking 4 Jerobomb-sized bottles of Rock Angel Rose, each costing $4,000 during the pool party. The Sun reports that shortly after the party, a security guard requested some bikini-clad women in the pool for their phones, and then they went to Grealish and his buddies' rooms at the Encore on the Las Vegas Strip. The entire trip cost him something upward of $100,000. Well, that's one way to celebrate a win. Ronaldo's controversial 30th birthday party. By attending his belated 30th birthday celebration only hours after suffering a devastating Derby Day loss to Atletico Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo put himself in danger of facing the wrath of Real Madrid supporters. Around 150 partygoers gathered at the upscale Inzalacane Club in the affluent La Finca neighborhood outside of Madrid to party the night away as City supporters drowned their sorrows following the 4-0 loss to Diego Simeone's team. The celebration was originally scheduled for midweek, but Ronaldo decided it would be best to celebrate after the game because of the preparations for the match on Saturday. When the team suffered what he described as an unacceptable loss, that backfired. Despite this, and the fact that the investigation into such a horrible performance had only just begun, Ronaldo had already recruited the Colombian vocalist Kevin Roldan, and there was no turning back. He was even captured on camera singing on stage alongside Roldan. The other Madrid players who participated in the humiliation remained out of the spotlight, with James Rodriguez and Marcelo missing the match due to injury and suspension respectively, and appearing to be the most happy. Atletico Madrid's Arda Turan, who had led Fabio Contrario in a celebratory dance on Saturday afternoon, was also seen taking in the festivities. Contrario is Ronaldo's closest friend in the Madrid locker room. Well, apparently the festivities cost around $250,000. Well, that's nothing for Ronaldo, but some of his teammates ended up in hot water with the club. James and Kadiro were fined by the club as the two had been injured, and club rules dictate that injured players must comply with a 72-hour rest period after diagnosis. In addition, the management wasn't happy with the team for celebrating so soon after a loss. But what can we say? These boys love to party. So, that is all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time.